I started flying in 2001. I learned how to fly in Hawaii, and it wasn't a necessity, it was actually my wife's idea. She said, wouldn't it be fun if we owned our own airplane? And I said, well, I'm gonna have to become a pilot. I started flight training in May, and by November, I was a pilot.
Oh, I love to fly, because Steve does all the flying, but I'm a good second.
I'd read about Angel Flight in different magazines, and there was a solicitation looking for pilots, and next thing we were flying missions for Angel Flight. It was an opportunity to do what we love, while at the same time feeding our passion of helping others in need. And they are really the heroes in all of this because of what they're going through.
It's very nice to be able to help, especially when they are very sick and going through a very difficult time, and we can bring some light into their life while taking them to their appointments.
We do have passengers that have become frequent flyers, as I like to call them, that we have flown many a times for their repeat treatments. And Taylor is one of our frequent flyers. We've flown her now 30 missions.
I was working at a food truck about 2 years ago at our local fair, and there was a propane leak, and I went to light the fryer, and when I lit the match, the whole trailer blew up, and we had to run back through the fire to get out. 49% of my body was mostly third-degree burns, and I was life-flighted to the University of Utah Hospital. And from there, I spent 2 months in the ICU, and following that, I had to have a bunch of skin grafts and surgeries, and went home and had to proceed to go back every weekend or so for a long time.
Being in such a rural area, we don't have a lot of options, especially with burn care, and we felt lucky that we were only 4 hours from there. But with Taylor's situation, we would have to stop every half hour, and she would have to get out. She would have to stretch her skin because it hardens back up just in that short period of time of her not moving. So it would take us 6 hours to get home.
It was early on when we first met Taylor. They'd have to drive down, they'd spend a night, they'd go to the treatment, they'd spend another night, and they'd come back. So a 3-day affair, we were able to shrink it down into a 1-day affair. That's the beauty of Angel Flight.
To be able to handle that transportation and get it taken care of opened up a whole new world for Taylor. It made her traveling so much more comfortable, and times when she would possibly have missed procedures due to weather, we were still able to make them because of the flight.
So now, 2.5 years later, I am starting to be able to do stuff again, but I still have to have surgeries every 6 weeks, and I'm still doing therapy on my own and doing that kind of stuff, but we are on the up and up, so that's good.
Taylor is very special. The nightmare she went through and how she overcame it, and is now a student in Laramie, doing great. I think that's fantastic how she developed after this disaster. For Taylor, we do this gladly.
I just want to say thank you so much, Steve and Joanna. You guys have done so much for me, and I'm so grateful for it, and I can't even express how grateful I am for both your friendship and all the time and stuff that you put in for me. And I love you guys, and I'm so grateful for everything you do, and you guys are amazing people.
Steve and Joanna, you definitely deserve this award. Words cannot express our gratitude for what you have done for Taylor and our family, and congratulations. This is well deserved.
Thank you very much for this award. It's a great honor.
Joanna and I are really pleased to be recognized for this award, but the real honorees are those that we have flown over all these years.